So I'm out here in Burro Creek, Arizona. It's about 50-60 miles northwest of Wickenburg. Along the road there, just kind of on the side there, there's a lot of stones and rock hounding to be done out here. And just pulled up, and I'm about to head out and start rock hounding and going for those Apache Tears here. Because in the campground area, which is to the left, before Nothing, Arizona, because Nothing, Arizona, right, there's a, I think it's the 96. Head out that way, further up, like to the northeast, eastish of Burro Creek, of this little spot here. You can get opalite, you can get agate, you can get pastelite. There's a lot of stones and stuff out there. But here, I'm going for Apache Tears. So we'll see if we find any. It might be a little bit before we find some, but hopefully I'm able to. I've never seen them before, so I have no idea what they look like. But usually once I find one or two, my eyes get kind of targeted on what they look like. And they're supposed to look like they're dark colored, like almost like charcoal, is what it said. Like dark jet black stones or something like that. So we'll see if we can find any. But I'll meet you in a few. Talk to you in a minute. This is where I'm collecting them at right now. So that's a Burro Creek kind of area there. It's a little trail right there. And I just am in a little wash right here. Because they were saying they're up in the Highlands. The book I have, the Gem Trails of Arizona, says they're up in the Highlands. And from what I can see, you can't really get up to the Highlands, unfortunately. Mostly because there's fences there. And I don't know if that's private property now. Because this is supposed to be Bureau of Land Management land. So, yeah, that's what I'm collecting right now. I think I will wait a little bit until I find some other ones. And then I'll go ahead and start recording again. Kind of get like a little, let you guys see what they look like from a distance. Because finding these things was a little harder than I thought it was going to be. But as soon as I started finding them, I knew exactly what I was looking for. So, be back in a few. Alright, so I said I'd be back in a little while. It's actually a lot faster than I thought. So I don't know if you can quite see them, but that and that, maybe that, I don't think so. But this is definitely an Apache Tear. It's very smooth. It's, maybe is there a cleavage on it? No. Usually, some of the ones I've found, they've had like cleavage spots where they've broken, chipped away, and it's super shiny black. And that's kind of what we're looking for. But it looks just like this on the ground, kind of like what I showed you down there, just in the wash. So if it ever says there's Highlands that has these things, careful, because washes can be dangerous, but go down to the washes and search through the washes and you should find something, because they will bring them down with the rains. All right, welcome back again. I did just find a few more, some of the smaller pieces, but there's also a relatively big piece here. So let me go ahead and show you that. This one right here, this is also an Apache Tear. Another way to, like I said, I could tell, turn it over, find a fracture point, look how shiny that is. So smooth. Like, normally with some rocks you'd see a fracture point like that, and it'd be all worn out. This though, it's far shinier than up here. So that's the crust that I was reading about in the book, followed by the nice shine. But other pieces here, this one here, little tiny guy, almost like another piece. And then that one there, again, a little tiny guy. Like it said in the book, they look like charcoal, almost. Little pieces of charcoal, but they don't make your hands dirty, and they don't smell like burning. So there's that. So apparently this isn't really a wash. It's part of a trail, it looks like. But it acts kind of as a wash too, just by how they've built it up here. They've got rocks on the sides, and they've got like what can almost be like a stream bed running through. Here, let me go ahead and show you. All right, like I said, so this kind of looks like a wash almost, but now that I'm looking at it, it definitely looks like a trail. Don't know if any like that. It looks like yeah. See, they've got on the other side of those, they have little signs there that show where the trail goes, and obviously somebody would have to come down here and see that. You can also see there's some rocks built up over there, so yeah, there definitely is a trail. But why I also pulled you out here to take a look is this caught my eye as I was walking up. You gotta always be careful when looking around, because that right there, it's a nice chunk of Apache Tear. Look at that thing. Like I said, normally they look just like charcoal. Come on, focus on my hand. There. They look like charcoal, but you know, you rub it, doesn't get anything on you. But you know what's interesting is they're actually a glass. Obsidian. It's just obsidian, which is a glass that gets shot out of a volcano, more or less. I'm not much of a geologist, but as far as what I understand is that when the volcano explodes, it shoots off a lot of volatiles and stuff like that, right? And these ones are some of that stuff that gets shot out, that's like sand and stuff like that when it goes off. And it just, you know, solidify in air and land on the ground, and that's where you get, you know, obsidian, Apache Tears, all that stuff. Now there's quite a few around here too. I'll go ahead and point a few of them out for you. Like I said, here's one right here, it looks like. This one right here. Definitely have to take a little closer look. There's definitely some right there. You can hear it sounds pretty light too. Looks like that one little piece right there. Alright, let's add that to the bag. Now you may be wondering, I don't remember if I just said it, what I said at the start of this video. But I'll remind you all again, I'm coming out here to collect this. I think this is a piece here too. This piece, this is a bigger piece. Coming out here to collect this for Christmas presents, more or less. It definitely is a piece, you can kind of see it there. And I just started getting to rockhound again. Excuse me. And I just thought, you know, this stuff is like really beautiful looking. Don't know, no, that's not one. And this was pretty close by to where I live, down in Phoenix, so beautiful stuff. All right, I just saw a really interesting piece here. It's small, but it's very interesting looking. Let me go ahead and show you. All right, so kind of see it here, right there. It's not very easy to see. Oh, you know what? No, it's not super easy to see on the camera, but I might take this one home just because it's interesting. It's got like, you see that cleavage pattern in there? Kind of. See if I can get a better picture of it, but it looks very interesting, cleavage pattern. It's like somebody took a knife to it almost. Okay, I think I just found a couple bigger ones here too. I think this one here, big guy here, it's a nice big old chunk of it. You can kind of see the shine in there. So let me bring this up here. Kind of see like the kind of shine in there. It's not like dull like other rocks can be. That looks like a good old piece, and it feels like it too. Let's see. Then of course there's this one right here. Kind of see it there. This guy right here. Let me get it into the camera a bit better. Right there. Little guy, another piece. As you can see, they look similar to each other too, so slightly, especially on the bottom. All right, so of course, when you're out here, you know, always be looking out and around. Saw a cow a little bit earlier. I walked off somewhere. Lots of cow patties around here too, and maybe some horse poop. Some horse patties. But I just found a nice big piece too, I think. Always good to keep your eyes open and scan on the horizon. Let me go ahead and pull us up to there real quick here. 1 second. Oop, slipped a little. All right, like I was saying, keep your eyes out. You'll see stuff like this one here. I saw this and I was like, oh, maybe that's it. But then I was like, oh wait, no. Here's one right here. You know, again, I say crust on there. But again, it looks really dark. It's charcoal, like they said in the book. And you know, there's one right here too. Rock a little bit, pull that little bad boy out. Piece of charcoal, you know, obsidian. When I first came out here, I was like, I have no idea what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go look over in this area over here where it kind of says to go. Fence along there, kind of walking through there with some interesting stuff. There you go, you can kind of see on this one here. It's kind of slightly got a shine to it. I don't know if you can quite tell on camera. I was walking around up there and I was like, I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know. Here's some rocks that I'm gonna pick up because some of them look pretty cool, look pretty. I think I got like a purpley one. It's got like probably a pastelite. It's probably a pastelite, but I'm not 100% sure. You know, stuff like that. Then I came down and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go into the camp kind of area where it said like there are some spots as well in the book. Again, Jump Trails of Arizona. If you can get it, cool. And I was like, I'll just go down here because it's, there's a trailhead here. I was looking at a map at the pit stop day use area parking. And I was like, oh, there's a trail here. I'll go out on the trail and walk it down a little bit. I was like, I'm not in the highlands anymore. But of course, like I said, come along the washes, get washed down, find some. And now that I've found some, I know exactly what I'm looking for. All right, so again, having really good eyes is something you need. You need to have those keen eyes. I'm told I have an eagle eye. Not gloating, okay? But I did just find something that was, looks like people have just been walking over, water going over the top of it, everything like that. Something easily missed if you're not really looking around for the stuff you're trying to find. If you're just kind of, glancing and not looking hard. All right, real quick though. Poop, cow poop, probably. Anyway, as I was saying here, is you gotta have a really keen eye looking around what you're looking for. You're just kind of walking around here. Oh yeah, looks like some cow patty. Just walk around, going on your little trail. If you're not keeping your eyes open, you're gonna miss something like this right here. This is a little tiny piece, I believe. Tiny piece. Yeah, that's probably it. But then there's this little piece here hiding underneath it. People just been walking over this. Didn't know it was there. Some more Apache Tears. Hoo-wah. Like I said, you gotta keep your eyes out, keep looking around. I should also probably start heading back down to my stuff, so I'll do that in just a moment here. But if you don't have your eyes out, you'll never see anything, obviously. But also, some people just don't sometimes look around, and they don't see the stuff right under their nose. So let me show you what I found. All right, so first off, look at this stuff. This is interesting. I believe that's like a quartz. It's got some green in it too. Look at that green. I think that goes deep, so it's got inclusions in there. So that was neat. And then I found this bad boy right here. That's a nice chunk of Apache Tear there. Really nice, just right in the trail, right there in the trail. People weren't looking down to see where they're stepping, didn't know what they were looking for. We've completely missed this. It's just like another pebble on the ground almost. But that's what you're looking for, is black pebble. Ooh, and just talk about almost missing something. Another nice piece just kind of sitting underneath stuff. Look at that. Yeah, if you're not looking at stuff, if you're not keeping your eyes out, you're missing so much. You miss so much beauty. So many rocks. It's starting to get a little heavy. But, yeah. And then I looked over here too, and I was like, oh, maybe there's some pieces over here. Let's go check that out real quick. All right, first off though, right off the path, I believe right here, there's another one. Look at that. Good old chunk. Apache Tear. Alright. Over here. That looks like a shoe fly. That right there might be. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's another nice chunk of Apache Tear there. Easy way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Clean that side up. Bam. Nice and shiny. Whew. God, these Apache Tears, they're just so good. So pretty. Look at that. Look at how dark that is. It's Obsidian for you. There's some more over here too. This is a good spot. This is probably where, once you get up there, when the water's coming down, just kind of jumps over the rocks here, just kind of falls on down here, continues on down. But damn, this is a good spot right here. Oh look, I was just about to step over this too. Right here. Another nice little piece. Look at that thing. And there's this here. There's one here. Chip there. Another one, a little tiny one there. Another one there. They're just all over here, aren't they? Oh, right next to my foot. One right here. Look at this. Another Apache Tear right there. It's wow, there's so many. Right there. Ooh, look at this piece. Wow. That's a big piece right there. Look at that thing. That one too, I think, is another nice big piece of Apache Tear. It's about as much as the other ones. This might not be Apache Tear. It feels... That could be the crust on it, but it feels rougher. All these other ones have been pretty smooth. I'll take it just in case. Crack it open, polish it up, see what it is. Could might just be some basalt or something like that, but you know, we got one there. You got them all over the place. There's a few up in there, small ones. Oh, look at this right up here, yep, just where I was pointing, right next to like this little piece of bug, dead bug there. So nice one right here, right there. Look at these two. Look at this, come off the trail just a little bit. Hand's already full. Ay, ay, ay. So many around here. I wasn't expecting to find this many. I was like, when I first got out here, I didn't know how many I was gonna find. I thought, like, you know, it's gonna be like some of the other trips I've gone on where, you know, finding one is amazing, but like, I see another huge piece. Finding like all this, big pieces too. I'm surprised. I'm happy, pleasantly surprised. But yeah, I'm gonna grab a few more pieces here. I'll go ahead and give a recording so you can see what they look like, and then I'll head back down. All right, so like I said, I'll collect a few more pieces like this one right here. Kind of see it. Good old piece here. Look at that shine. Look at that shine on that fracture. Oh yeah. This stuff is beautiful. There's a piece there. I thought I saw a huge piece up here too, other than the one I just picked up. And it's so light too. You wouldn't realize how light it is until you really held it and you're like, wow, this feels almost like it's hollow. Ah, I see a couple. Right down there. I think this is one here. Not sure about this. Nah. See, fracture, no shine, not it. Cool rock though. There's another piece down there, but I'll leave it. It's a little bit on the smaller side. But it's all over. All right, time to start heading back down to my car, or to my, not my car, my bags and my water and stuff. Kind of see one over there too. I'll tell you one. Might not be able to see it very well, but it's right the tip of my finger just about. So there's one down there too, right on between those rocks. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Good stuff. I said I was gonna head down, but as I was getting back to the trail, I saw this big old piece. Let me go ahead and show that to you. All right, so first off, I think I saw another piece over here too. Maybe not. Sometimes I see these pieces. I think that's one right there in the middle of the road, the trail, next to my finger there, next to that rock there. There, there's another little piece between the two rocks there, right at the tip. So, anybody wants to grab those. But the one I saw that got my attention is that one right there. Look at that butte. Look at that one. Just sitting there. If you don't know what you're looking for, never have seen it. All right, let's go ahead and start coming back down the trail. Back to my stuff. Oh, there's even one right there that I might have missed. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's that dark rock right in that group there. That one right there. But I think I'll leave that one for other people too. Leave a few on here. I've taken oh, hello. Taken a pretty good haul for myself, all things considered. There's a lot of big ones in there too. Like, look how big some of those are. I thought I was gonna get little tiny pieces, but like the little tiny pieces there and there. Oh, I got some big, huge ones. All right. Oh. So cool stuff here. Climbing down this path here. Now, my girlfriend calls me the belly goat. I don't know if you can see, but like my feet are at like almost, I think that's like almost 45 degrees, and they're bald shoes. I need to get new shoes. Here, let me take a seat here and show you real quick. So I'm hiking in this shit. Look at that. It's pretty much both my shoes. Ugh. Is this another piece? No. Thought it might have been. Nope. Just some more. Probably some more basalt. That's what I'm guessing these are. That one piece is. There's other pieces along the way. I'm guessing that's basalt. Almost, it kind of makes me think of like pumice. It's a volcanic rock. Unfortunately, I'm not geological. I'm not much of a geologist, so I don't know much. I just like rocks, honestly. There's a piece right in there too. Look at that piece. Right there. I think that's one at least. There's some in the spot down there. All over the place. Ooh, what's that? I wonder what that is. That's just an inclusion? Or like even like a fossil. Maybe that's like, I don't know. Could just be some basalt. I'm gonna take it though, just because it's interesting. And my girlfriend can always, you know, identify it for me. She's going to be my editor, so she can go ahead. You can go ahead, Chrissy, and put a, what's it called? Editor's note in there and tell people what it was. If you know what it is too. Of course, without being able to take it in and test it and stuff, it's kind of hard to tell. All right, back to my little camping. Oh no, ooh, rocks. Go ahead and go here. Just being out here in this area, just look how beautiful, like, just that is. That's just beautiful there. Like, you can see the cross bedding, like up there, through there, down again. Like it looks like there's a whole layer of lava up there. There's like two little cacti sitting over there up on the hill. Like the whole layer of lava got over the top of it, and then it looks like it might have even had fallen and stuff. It's beautiful. There's a fault that might have happened. But either I gotta keep going that way, or I go ahead and head back. And you know, I think I might just head back. Oh, it even says trailhead right up on that thing. Cool. I think I've got a pretty good haul. I can always bring my girlfriend out here next time she comes out to visit, explore. So I will actually see you guys back at the car. Alright, I said I would meet you all back in my car, but I lied. I saw this little spot and I was like, you know, this is another little wash. I need to check it out. It got the better of me. So, let me go ahead and show you guys what I found here. So like I said, there's a little, from that trail that I came down there, a wash that came through here. I was like, you know, I kind of want to check this place out. Just because, you know, it's a wash. Rocks will get thrown down here. There's a piece right there already. I'm gonna take it though. Ooh, hello, tree. I'm gonna take it because I want a little bit bigger pieces. I think I see a few in this field right here, this little tiny field. Some cow patty in it. I think this one right here. Oh yeah, look at that piece. Look at that piece. It's a good piece. There's one right there too, a little bit smaller. There's a bunch of smaller ones. Oh, here's a good one that's got a good fracture on it. Again, just like, see the bottom of this? Unassuming. And then you turn it over and you go, oh, look at that. Smooth fracture. Oh, looks good. And there's little pieces throughout. Here, that one looks like a little chip. Probably it's one of them hitting the rocks, coming down, chipping off all over. That's not one. It's a couple. I just wanted to kind of explore this little spot, see how good it was. For it too. There's probably, I bet if you dug some up, you might find some. You know, looking through here, where it's getting kind of cemented to the ground, like the rocks here. Down. Look at this real quick. Look how, like, holy it is. Definitely volcanic activity around here. You couldn't tell already. No, that's not one. Fortunately, there is like a little tiny piece of one right there, a little one there. But looking through here, yeah, that's one. Smaller side, but you know, it is good. It's a good one. Oh, there's a car up there. I don't know if you can see it. Driving along the trail there, or driving along the road there. Because down that path and up there a little bit, there's a fence, and that's like the BLM recreation area, I think. So, a little campsite. Oh, is that one right there? Did I miss this piece? No. Nah, unfortunately, it's probably just some basalt. Which, you know, this could be basalt, but just super heated. Although I think basalt's just literally a lava rock. Megma. Alright, well, like I said, I think that's good for now. As you can see, I'm like literally in the riverbed. You can see the bridge up there too. Burro Bridge, pretty much, Burro Creek Bridge. And it's very cloudy out, but it didn't say it was gonna rain today. I should probably get out of this area before it rains. I guess a flash flood, but that's just so pretty. Look at the plants in there. I don't see those plants often, like plants like that. It's like grasses. It's just beautiful. It's peaceful in here. So quiet. Yeah. Definitely need to like come out here more. Once I get 4x4, we'll be coming out here because up that way, like I said, past the bridge, there's more roads out, way out to the east, where you can get pastelite and opalite, and I'd love to get some of that too. But for now, Apache Tears is good enough for me. All right. Okay, at this point, I think I'm gonna go ahead, take it back up to my car. We'll go ahead and see if I get stopped along the way by anything. But anyway, I will see you next time I see you then. So I only walked down a little ways from where I was at. Literally like a little ways. Probably not like more than 15 feet maybe. Well, maybe 30 feet. But I think I found another one just sitting here. Let me switch over 1 second. All right, so like I said, just a little ways down, a little path here. But then I was looking around at the ground and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I think I saw this bad boy. So is this one? Probably not. It's not got the shine on it. But then I saw this one too, and I was like, this. That right there. Can I see a little bit of a shine to it? And then if you look at a exposed spot, shine. So there's a little black piece right there. Really dark black in there. My finger's covering it up right there. Look how dark it is. So, if I find any more pieces along my way, I will stop and let you see. But, more cow shit. Other than that, we'll keep going. So, didn't get too far. Stood up after turning off the camera and put my Apache Tear away. And I saw this piece here and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need to record that to show some people what it kind of looks like from both angles. So let me go ahead and do that for you. 1 second here. So just walking along, I kind of put it there, it's in the way. It's near my bag, but I saw this right down here. Look at that. So if you saw this coming up the trail, you're kind of unassuming. You might see that little part there, maybe, but you might not. But then coming back, oh, look at that. Look at that reflection. God, it looks like glass, and it is, in a sense. So that's a good cross-section piece right there. Keep that. But yeah, I just had to show that to you. All right, and we'll keep going on our way. So the book I've got, The Gem Trails of Arizona, I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. That book's also old. Just a book that I have that has lots of stuff in it for, like, you know, rockhounds. Got some fire agate with that book too, which I need to clean up and stuff. But in that book, they said there were two types of Apache Tears out here. There's the really opaque, dark kind, you know, can be used for like just dark, right? And then they said there was one that's banded. I think I just found a banded one. 1 second here, I'll show you. All right, so like I said, you're not looking anywhere. Here, you're not gonna see it. So I definitely missed it coming down this trail. Come back up it though, with my eyes tuned, I saw it. Right there. Look at this. Look at the bands on that thing. See that? And then you turn it a little bit, and you can tell that is some obsidian. But it's so unassuming. Look at that. Look at that, like, weathering, banding kind of like stuff on that crust. Pretty. It's a good size one too. Look at that. Look how big that is. So, pretty good. Just hoping it doesn't rain on me. It's really beautiful coming out here too, just the drive out here. Wish I could have gotten some pictures. But maybe when I come out here with my girlfriend again, get some for y'all. But continue on. I was going along the trail and I looked out at the riverbed because there's a part along the trail right there. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see the pole there. That just comes up right against the riverbed here. And there's a stone that caught my eye. Turns out it's just an orange stone. Probably has lots of iron in it. Probably a rusty stone. But looking in here, there's a lot of stones that are just purples and blues and greens. Let's go ahead and give you a little look here. 1 second. First off, horseback. Okay, now over here. You can see a very orange stone I saw. That's what caught my eye. At this point, it just looks like, you know, like one of those red rocks behind it, but, you know, more rust, more iron content in that thing. Then I was walking around, you know, look at all the greens in there, some blues, the purple right there. Look at that deep purple lavender kind of color. Then I came over here a little bit and I was like, what's this? That's a blue color. Ugh. All this bad boy out here. Look at that. That's a pretty stone. Kind of blue, purple, almost in it, looks like. Yeah, very pretty. So, this area is just really pretty too, in general. Other than all the cow shits everywhere. But hey, that's the great outdoors, right? Real quick though, I want to look at this purple rock with you. So just look how purple this thing is, and it's got so much like quartz. Oh, it's a big one. Look at that thing. Look at that. I don't know if you can quite tell horse shit in the background or cow shit in the background, but like look at the inclusions in it. Looks like a bunch of quartz, maybe feldspar, stuff like that. You know, stuff that's out here. Just pretty rock, very purple. It's like a rust kind of purple red to it there. So very pretty. Fortunately, I don't see any Apache Tears in here, and it makes sense. It's a softer stone. It's a 5 to 5.5 on the Mohs. It's probably coming through here. If anything survives, it's gonna be tiny fractures and stuff like that. But yeah, because all this other stone's probably a lot harder than it. So yeah, saw some stuff. Thought I'd go ahead and show you guys too. So pretty stones, pretty area. Let's head on. So I was just walking around here, I was setting my stuff down to give my arm a little rest because that bag there is pretty damn heavy. It's got rocks in it now on top of a 4 to 8. I'm not sure, 100% sure on how heavy it was. I'll have to check it again. Sledge in there, a couple chisels. I've also got a couple rock hammers in there. You know, so you can see the rocks there, the hammers. So it's not that heavy of a bag, or not that light of a bag. And then I looked next to the rock I put down. I was like, oh, this rock, I need to get a little recording of this. Zoom in here. If you look in these little pockets, look at all these vugs. All this quartz in these little pockets here. There's so much just all over this stone. This is basalt. I'm pretty sure it's basalt. Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong. You're probably gonna correct me multiple times. I did see a few, I think I saw a few Apache Tears around here. I think that's one right there. So, possibly. Maybe not. But, yeah. Saw that thing and I was like, I need to show people this. There's just so many crystals in it. So many bugs with crystals in them. So, oh, hello, bee. Yeah, you stopped and looked right at me. That was interesting. I've never really had a bee do that before, but nature, it's always a wonder. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep going on. So, just give me a little view here, you know. It's still pretty and peaceful. Alright, well, I was getting close to the trailhead here, and I didn't really check this area out, I don't think. I didn't see them until a little further down the trail. That's when I started seeing the Apache Tears finally, and getting my eyes honed in on there. So, you know, I'm stopping here for just a moment, just to kind of pick over this area, to see what I can find. So let's go ahead and do that a little bit together here. So, one moment here, and I'll get you down to the rocks with me. Alright, so, didn't didn't really stop around here because I didn't know what they looked like. I missed so many of them. That's one right there. I'm sure I missed plenty. That's okay though. And yeah, I missed somebody else can get too. That's the beauty of rockhounding. There's enough for everybody. There's some chips in there too. I can see. It's so smooth too. You see it and you think, oh, this is gonna feel rough. This is gonna be a rough rock kind of a thing when you first see it. You down there and you rub it and you're like, this is so smooth, even with like the crust on it. I think this is another one right here. I might need my hammer for this. Come on. All right, 1 second. Go grab one of my picks / rock hammers. So I can show you that as well. Just got one of these bad boys. All right, let's see if I can put this thing in. Let's see what it is. It's probably not an Apache Tear. Maybe though. I almost really want to take it just to crack it and see, but seeing as there's like chips and fracture spots, and it's not very shiny, it's probably not Apache Tear, unfortunately. And even, yeah, that's probably not Apache Tear. That would have been amazing if that was one big old chunk of Apache Tear. But they were saying they're only about 2 to 3 inches in size. Not much bigger than that. You see, you get little pieces like this one here. That's probably one. So, let's see. Let me see if I can find a little bit bigger of one. A bit bigger piece. Let's see. Oh, that's slightly bigger, I think. Let's get it right here. Yeah, it's about the same size. It looks kind of like tooth, doesn't it? So, let's see. Not seeing too many here. So, like I was thinking when I first got this area, coming back, this area probably gets picked clean pretty fast. But rainstorm comes in, brings in a whole bunch more. So, again, another beauty of rockhounding. Always changing. Beauty and a curse, because I was gonna go get some jasper today, but the place I was gonna go get was supposedly closed back in 2010, and I just didn't really feel like checking. I just wanted like a place to go to, and I was like, you know what, I'll just come out here, get some Apache Tears. I can see one down on that rock, I think, but it's kind of on the smaller side. Let's see. Is that one right there? Probably not. Ah, just a rock. Just a rock. Just a steen. John Steen. Cow patty. I heard a bird. Yeah, this spot's probably picked pretty quickly. I see a cow. You might be able to see it right through there. There it is. You can kind of see it out there. There it goes. Just wandering around. That's probably what scared the bird. Brown cow. Alright. Looking through here, doing a cursory look over everything. I'm not really seeing too much else in there. I'm sure there's plenty, but I want bigger chunks. These ones are nice. I like some of those nice big, like 3 inches. 3 inches. Let's see. Go around over here too. Not seeing much around here. Makes kind of sense. There's a lot of rocks here. I could easily see it just getting completely ground down to nothing there. Amazed that some of it makes it down to here. Oh, am I standing on one? Hold on. Is this one? I don't think so, but maybe. Possibly. Kind of looks like it. Nah, maybe it's not dark enough. No. So if I clean this off, it's not shiny. I mean, I could take a hammer to it and see how it fractures and see if it like has, you know, the shine in it. That really beautiful, like, it's almost like a mirror, like a dark black mirror. Black Mirror. The TV show. There's a piece. There's an interesting little piece right there, I think. Maybe not. Nah. It's kind of like shell almost or something. That probably won't basalt though. But yeah, see, you can kind of get confused by them too. But like I said, this place is probably picked over early on. Often, quickly. Just right down from the trailhead, just right up there where all the camping is. So, probably gets picked over pretty quick. I'm actually surprised I found a few pieces. But I'll go ahead and keep on going. Might see you a little bit earlier, might see you at the car, but either way, I'll see you in a few. All right, back at the car. Okay, got a good haul today. Woo-wee! All right, let my hair out. Actually, open up the window. It's kind of warm in the car. It's supposed to be about 70 degrees here today, so it's gonna be a little bit warm. Let a breeze come in here. Oh, that feels good. All right, let my hair out. Woo! Just kind of get crazy hair, you know. Just gonna let it grow. I probably need to get some split ends cut, but look at this haul. Look at this haul. Can't really see it here. I'm gonna take him home, clean him up a little bit. I'll get some good shots there. Some good shots, some good pictures, add into the video, but that's a good amount of stone. Good place here. I actually like Burro Creek. I'll definitely be coming back. Hopefully not in my Prius C, but probably I want to get a Jeep or a Rivian. I don't know if you guys have heard one of those. They're electric cars, like all electric, and they're like supposed to be off-roaders. But for now, I got my little off-road Prius C. Woo! Not even lifted. That's been what I've been going off-road with, so yeah. You make do with what you got, right? But like I said, I just got done collecting, went down a little trail out there, and now I'm gonna start heading home, and we can go look over the rocks I've got. So awesome times. I'll clean up, like I said, I'll clean up a few, and then I'll record some of the stuff. And maybe when I'm cleaning them up, I'll show you what I do. It's not much right now. I've just started getting back into rockhounding, so this is like really my first trip after my vacation, where I've kind of gone out on my own. Because before I was with my girlfriend, we were just kind of traveling around, went up to Sedona, Grand Canyon, down to Tucson, got some fossils, got some fire agate and some chalcedony. Like, I guess you could almost call that kind of like agate almost there, on its own. Not fire agate, but agate, or chalcedony, all good. But yeah, awesome stuff. Well, gotta get on the road. It's about 2-hour drive back home, so once I'm there, I will pull it back up and we'll go ahead and continue. I might see if I can stop at a few places and get some good pictures for you guys, so I can kind of show you the landscape. It's just beautiful out here. Just so many mountains, and it's so great. But yeah, we'll see if we can get a few of those in there, and then maybe we can intersperse them a little bit, kind of give you a view of my travel back home, and kind of a travel out here even, because it's about the same. So, but yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Talk to you then.